What's going on? Welcome back to Real World Tool Reviews. Let's talk about slip joint pliers. Do you guys still use them? Um, I know a lot of people don't. I know a lot of people kind of hate them, and I guess I can understand that. But I love slip joint pliers, and I think there's still a place for them. So I decided I'd make this video. Um, these are my 5 favorite slip joint pliers. These are the ones that I'm using right now, and uh, these are the other ones that I own. These are actually, I think, all the slip joint pliers that I own. Um, I like all the ones that I have. I have gotten some and given some away. You see a lot of slip joint pliers at estate sales and stuff. Y'all know I go to a lot of yard sales and estate sales. I've sold some, um, but I love all these ones except for these Klein ones. So I'm going to get them out of the way. Don't buy these Klein ones. They're made in Mexico and they suck. I hate these ones. So I'll just get that out of the way. This is the one pair of Klein pliers that sucks. But these are my 5 favorite right here. And these are all in use in the rotation of pliers that I use. Um, my my favorite pair of slip joints, period, I've talked about before, are these Utica. I love the design of them. They have uh, I like the kind that have this kind of cutter, and these are the only ones that have them actually that I own. But they're just a pretty pair, and I love the design. They have these teeth here are really good, and this kind of flat kind of teeth here. I really like this design with the cross hatching or whatever. That's really good. So they're a perfect size. They have cool handles on them too. They're a perfect size for me to just have in my shop, and I use them on this workbench pretty much every day. They're just great, and keep them oiled up and stuff, and they really they really work good. And there's just something about these pliers. I don't know why I love them so much, but I just do. Um, Slip joint pliers are still great for just like general purpose work. Um, I can still turn a bolt with these. I can grab this and back hold it. That's a lot of times what I use them for is back holding. But they're awesome. So these are the ones that I keep on this pegboard in here. And then I always have a rule, a rule in my tool bags. You guys have seen some of my tool bags. Um, I pretty much always have a big pair of slip joints and a small pair of slip joints to go with, uh, you know, some combo kind of things that I grab. Um, I think, and these are the two that are in my tool bag right now, in my main tool bag. I really like these to keep with like a little adjustable wrench. Look how thin they are. They're awesome. They're Bonnie. These are actually both Bonnie. They're old, but really good. I put these yellow grips on these little guys. I just love the design of these. They have really aggressive little teeth on them, and good chrome. Bonnie Forge, made in the USA. Uh, but the combination of these pliers being so thin and the teeth being so sharp, they make them really. I can get into some places that a lot of other pliers won't, and that makes these awesome. I hated they had a cool kind of handle, kind of like this, and I covered it up with this plasti dip. But I'm glad I did. I put a bunch of extra coats on it, and the handles are really comfortable now. So, and this is a smaller kind of but a really good pair. I really like these slip joints, and I think having a pair of these, just when you need to grab something with a pair of pliers, this is oftentimes the one I grab just to like hold something or bend something real quick, or in other times too when I need this thin profile here. So these are really good. And my favorite jaw design, I think, even like these are similar. I like this kind of shape like a lot better than I like this kind of rounded shape that these ones have. I like this kind of more triangular jaw shape better. These two here are my favorites. I've been using these ones in the shop. I got these really recently, but they've already become some of my favorites. Channel lock, classic channel locks, 548. These are old school channel locks. This is just a really good design. I love these. These are almost like a little pair of linesman's pliers. These teeth on this one, on this pair, super aggressive. This cross hatching, and uh, they feel really good. These are really good general purpose pliers, like really awesome. They're kind of an in between size, like these, and these. So I really love these. I'm starting to warm up to them even more. They really are better to use probably than these Uticas, but I just love the Uticas so much. It's these are kind of a these are these ones are starting to encroach on their territory a little bit, but I do like the cutters better on the Uticas. So but these are living in the shop right now and getting used. They're really fun to use. This is a really good pair of pliers. One of the things that I use slip joint pliers for, especially like bigger ones, is just to hold stuff. I always have a big pair of slip joint pliers for if I'm like when I'm working on air conditioners, when I'm brazing, I'll a lot of times have to hold a pipe while I'm brazing and then pull it out or something, or hold a fitting just right and braze it. All the time you got to grab something with a pair of pliers, and this long, big Bonnie slip joint pliers perfect for kind of grabbing a copper pipe and heating it up and then pulling it out or something like that. And these are like 10-inch awesome Bonnie USA B28. If you ever find a pair of B28s, get them. They're just I love how they have the small jaws here for grabbing them onto something little, and it's got the bigger one too, and the same kind of cross hatching that I like. Like I like this kind of cross hatching on the teeth, like similar to linesman's pliers. I like that so much better than I like something like this with just the lines, just your standard kind of teeth. These, you'll notice all my favorites have this kind. These three. But these big ones, they got really cool handles on them too. I really am thinking about doing a plasti dip on them. That's cool, isn't it? But like kind of like similar to this, maybe a red on these would be really cool. But I don't know. They have a big, like kind of flat, comfortable handle anyway. So I don't know. But I use these all the time. These are really nice pliers. Like these are really, really good, big slip joints. Really good for just holding stuff, pulling stuff, twisting stuff. They're very similar to these channel locks, just a bigger version, And then the last favorite pair that I have is these Nipex, which they're unique. They have the screw extraction into them. So you can grab a screw and twist it out, or a bolt or something. They're not really slip joints. They're just slip joint kind of style. They've got the push button adjustment, which is okay. I don't really love button adjustments, but it's it's okay for these. And what's really good about these ones is these Nip-X teeth. They're really good. Like you grab a bolt or a pipe or something with this, and it really bites in good. And this jaw shape here actually is kind of like it's got the V up here and then the kind of curved, like almost like a pipe wrench type thing down here. I don't know. It's interesting. But these fit on a lot of stuff. These have worked out great for me in this kit right here. Like when I'm like I was this is for like marking and cutting and measuring for like carpentry stuff. Like I was building some big wooden shelves in my attic the other day, and you know if you strip a screw by accident or you need to pull a staple out of a stud or something like that, or a nail, these really work good for that. So they've been living in here and they're awesome. They fit perfect with this stuff. So those are great. Those Nip-X twin grips. So I think slip joint pliers are still a really necessary tool to have. You know, I love them, and you still got like everybody knows you're still going to use channel locks for any time you're turning something. Like these kind of made these obsolete to a lot of people. But I use slip joints for holding stuff, back holding, bending stuff, or just like general purpose plier use. These are a lot more ergonomic sometimes and just kind of easier to use sometimes than the angled um, channel locks are. So these are, you know, some of my most used tools. I love me some slip joint pliers, and you got to have like junk ones too. Like I was talking about these I use for heating up pipe and pulling it out of places where I'm trying to get it out of and stuff. This is the pair I used for that for a long time. This is just kind of a long Dunlap. These are made in the USA. Some classic. They got pretty cool handles on them. I like the ones that have these kind of cool handle designs on them. But slip joint pliers are fun to collect because there's a lot of different kinds. And like, here's my other. Oh, these are little screw extraction pliers. Good little screw pliers. These are made by Engineer in Japan. Um, they're pretty cool. I keep them in the shop, and I'll every once in a while I'll get a stripped out screw with these. Um, and then you got like your just a couple kind of regular old school kind of slip joints. These are diamond Duluth ones. I like these ones. They're cool. And these ones I really like the Wizard pliers. Um, they're called the Lobster Claw, and I just like Wizard. And I've kind of started a little. I really like these Wizard little tiny channel locks. I keep them in here and use them all the time. So when I found these other Wizard lobster claws, I just had to have them to fit in the set. So that's part of the fun is collecting the old ones because there were so many old school slip joints. It's fun to collect them. And these actually came in handy the other day. They were perfect for just holding a little lock nut for me, and they're great. These are made in USA, Powercraft, and they got this angle to them, and it's just really nice to have a pair of angled pliers that you're probably going to use once a year or something. But when you need them, it's great. They're really handy to have. These are really cool. I'm glad I picked these up. And then here's just another attempt at me trying to find out what these are. I picked these up a few weeks ago. Hudson Forge. Uh, they're slip joints, but they have this strange jaw design, and it almost looks like it's meant to grab pipe or something, maybe. But then the teeth, they have this groove, and I don't know what that's about, but I'm very curious. If somebody can tell me, I would be appreciative. If somebody could tell me what these were made for, I'm just really curious, and I can't seem to figure it out. So, but they're cool. It's fun to collect just different kinds. So, anyway, these right here, these five are really good slip joint pliers. I love these. All five of these right here, I love. Uh, these Nipex twin grips are really cool for like a modern pair. They're really good. This is a really good Nipex product. Really fits in well with my Occidental pouch here, which I'll probably be doing a video on here in a minute. And so they fit in good. You know, all these, it's just good to have a pair of slip joint pliers with every kind of kit. They fit in well everywhere. They can be used for all different kinds of stuff. So I don't think that slip joint pliers are obsolete. Let me know in the comments whether you guys even use them anymore or not, or if you like them or not. I know a lot of you guys don't even like slip joint pliers at all, but anyway, that's all I got to say about slip joint pliers. Thanks for watching.